We are here in the Outdoor Channel booth. This is Theresa Vail. Nice to meet you, Theresa.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here.
So, first of all, you're the current Miss Kansas. You're a top 10 finalist in Miss America. So obviously you're a very, very beautiful woman, and we appreciate your time. It's good to have you on camera. But you're also a bow hunter, and you're working on your own show. So your schedule's amazing. Talk about how you got from the beauty pageant world to the Outdoor Channel world.
You know, 6 months ago, I thought I was going to dental school. And then...
wow, that's quite a 180.
It is a 180, I know. I thought I was going to dental school. I was all prepared for that. And then the opportunity came out to have a show on the Outdoor Channel. And so, of course, I'm going to ride that wave. And dental school will be put on hold for a little while. That's really how it began, just about 6 months ago.
Which is harder, competing in a pageant or being out in the field?
Competing in a pageant,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the field is my element. That's where I thrive. That's what I love. It's what I love doing. Competing in a pageant, oh God.
Yeah.
I mean, you know girls, right?
Is this lots of cattiness backstage?
There is, there is, but it's subtle. It's subtle,
Yeah, you just have to tell.
Yeah.
When you tell like your fellow contestants or just anyone else in the beauty pageant world, let's say that you're an avid bow hunter and you do this, are their eyes just wide open? They can't believe you actually do this as well?
Yes, just because it's so uncommon, and I don't understand that, because what I'm trying to do as Miss Kansas is show that you can be very feminine. You can put on a dress, you can put on makeup, you can do your hair, but you can flip a switch and go out in the field, get some mud on your face, low crawl through the dirt. That's what I'm trying to show. That's what I'm trying to promote. And so I'm hoping that after what I've done, I've paved the way for new contestants and unique women that they feel comfortable to do that.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of that, you talk about, we're here at the NRA show right now. The NRA debuted the campaign "I'm an NRA Mom," and with bumper stickers and buttons, talking about women and owning guns and going against moms and men who think having guns is an awful thing for women, or having their daughters learn how to use guns is an awful thing. Talk about when you have to push back against that kind of that rhetoric.
You know, I used to joke at Miss America. I'll tell you, the first question they asked me in my Miss America interview was, how do you feel about concealed carry? My response, I said, well, in my opinion, a gun speaks louder than a restraining order.
Wow.
They didn't laugh. They didn't laugh. I thought it was funny, but that's how I feel, and that's what I tell mothers and fathers and girls. I say, it's all about self-defense, and when you know you can protect yourself, that is such an empowering feeling, and that's why I feel confident. That's why I feel I can walk the streets at night, because I know I'm protected. I know how to use my gun, and it's a confidence booster. And that's what I tell mothers. Do you want your child to be safe? Do you want your girl to be safe? Do you want your family to be safe? Carry a gun. Have a gun in your house. It just takes research, and it takes an open mind. That's what people need to realize.
You're also in the Kansas National Guard, so thanks to your service. What led to that, and how important is that to you in your life?
I joined when I was 17. My dad, he's a lifer. He's been in for 33 years, and so that's kind of what led me to join. I joined as a mechanic. Don't know why. I didn't even know how to change a tire. I do now, I can tell you that. It's still very, very important to me. I just re-enlisted for another 6 years back in August. Wow. So I'm going on 7 years, and it's important that I maintain that. It's important that I maintain that throughout getting my degree, throughout filming the show. So I will be very, very busy, but my heart lies in the military and serving my country.
What is your final question here? What is your advice to young women, especially when you talk about empowering yourself? And you've obviously had to do a lot. Miss America is not just a pretty face. There's a lot behind that, a lot of work and school and scholarship. Talk about empowering women in terms of school and life.
My advice when I speak to young women, I say be fearless and be unapologetically yourself, because nowadays, high schoolers especially, when I talk to high school girls, they feel like they have to fit a mold. They feel like they have to fit a category or a stereotype. And I say, stop. Be fearless. Don't be afraid to step outside of the box, because that's when you're going to find what makes you comfortable, what makes you confident. It's going to help you find who you are. Don't be afraid to be different.